I am a huge fan of controllers. I collect a lot of them, and if I don't like them anymore, I sell them off. But I have many. And the company called Retrobit is one of my favorites. I collected many of their products ranging from the NES to the Super NES controllers. In the past, I owned a Sega Saturn. I mod chipped it myself back then and I liked its 2D games. And like said, I tried playing the Japanese version of Snatcher on it, which I bought from eBay like 15 years ago. But what I remember the most is the excellent controller. In my opinion, the Saturn controller is, next to the new GSD-1, one of the best retro style controllers that I came across. It's the feeling of it, the button presses, all of that. So when Retrobit announced their Sega Saturn and Mega Drive controller lineup, I was all in. Because they were wireless. It took me a while to get one, but here it is. It's an official Sega licensed controller, so this should be excellent and I'm expecting a lot from this, as there are with the Super Nintendo controllers when it comes to build quality, feeling and button presses. The outside carton is just regular with information about the product in different languages, but remove that and you have the hard carton box with an image of a Sega Saturn controller blueprint. I am a sucker for blueprints. I have a lot of t-shirts that are just blueprints of consoles and joysticks. Inside you'll find a manual in different languages, which is something that doesn't hold my interest much. For now. And there it is, laying in its plastic spread bed. And oh man, just picking it up already is getting me nostalgic. The feels, man, it's so genuine, yet so fresh. I chose the see-through option as the button carton layout is set the same as the white Saturn controller, which I'm fond of. On the back you have the battery, which is connected to the motherboard and at first glance should be replaceable if the battery is going to lose its energy retaining strength over time. And it's see-through, so you can see all the components just sitting there. The buttons and even the D-pad feel exactly like the original. Now I don't have the original for a comparison for this video, but trust me, they do. And there's a micro USB cable inside the box. Personally, I would have loved a USB-C one, as it would charge faster and you don't have to hassle with the input for charging. The plastic bed and the box, let's shove that aside. Man, let me tap those buttons again. Even better, let's play some games with it. So I'm going to show you how this gamepad runs with some latency tests and show you how it runs on PC, on Android and on a Switch. Now there's one thing I want to add. When you buy a controller from Retrobit, every device you want to connect it with has a different link input you need to set up for its specific device. For the Android device, it is home button and B pressed together in order to connect it. It's the same for Windows, but for the Switch it's home button and Y button. And I had a controller from Retrobit. It is the Super Nintendo SFC30, and on the back it had a mini manual for every console you want to connect it with. So it said with a sticker, Switch is home and Y button. This one doesn't have a sticker, so it's remember fest. You need to remember all the setup input links for each device, but for the Android device it's home and B button. So I have it linked up already, Retrobit Bluetooth controller right here, and I'm going to play Horizon Chase, a game that supports joypad inputs. Now if you haven't played Horizon Chase, this is a must-have game if you like mobile games and if you're into retro games. It reminds me of the older games like Outrun, but it's made in an exceptional way. Touch to start. Well, I'm not touching because I have a controller. So this doesn't work because I haven't unlocked the rest of it yet, so it's World Tour. I haven't played this game in a while, so don't ship me down if I end up last place or something. Damn it. And the fact that this game supports a controller input and I'm playing it on a Sega Saturn controller makes it even more retro, and it warms my nostalgic heart. Whoa. As you can see, the input is very responsive, no lag right here. This game is really easy with a joypad. I played this game with touchscreen controller, and it's doable. Even now with a gamepad it's better. I played the game on PlayStation 4 as well, and it works really well. More playable with a controller. Can I make it first? Hell yeah. Ah, come on, man, come on. I'm almost there. That's something. That's something. So we're finally going to play a round of Streets of Rage 2 like Cherry likes, because Streets of Rage 2, man. Gotta like Streets of Rage. I never liked any of these characters. They don't speak to me. Other than Blaze. She's like the normal type looking kind of character. All the other characters are just whack, man. Just wacky. Whack. Man, I haven't played this game in a long time. Can I call in reinforcements? Oh, that's the pause button. Wow, the X is also the pause button as well? Okay, so X and start are the pause buttons. How do I call in reinforcements? Oh wait, I added an extra person. I added Skate, and he does the same. I have no idea what I did, but I added one character more for player 2. So the final test I want to run is if it works correctly on a Nintendo Switch. What I understand is you need to change the grip order or search for controllers, and as I recollect from the manual, it has to be home and Y button in order to link up to the device. So let me try that. Oh, there you have it. Pair of new controllers. It found them automatically. Done. So this is what I want to do. I want to play a round of Super Nintendo on the Nintendo Online Network, or Nintendo Switch Online, what it's called, with a Sega controller. You could not make this up. About 25 years ago, there was a very good feud between Nintendo and Sega, and now we're playing Nintendo games with a Sega controller. Can you imagine that? Let's play one of these games. Let me try one of my favorites, Super Mario World. The controls are, yes, adjusted correct. Why doesn't it run? Why it is not running? Oh, the run button is placed at the X, and okay, so that's very weird. Running is X and jumping is A, so that's weird. It would have been better if it was like A and B. A would be running, but yeah, it works. As you can see, there's no input lag at all with the Bluetooth function, and it just feels better playing with a grown full-size controller instead of these things, is what I'm calling. So there you have it. I've been playing intense with this gamepad the last week, and I'm very happy with it. It's sturdy, feels genuine, and the Bluetooth and rumble functions are excellent. You can pick these up for around $30 on Amazon, or even cheaper on their warehouse deals from time to time. If you like this video, go give it a thumbs up. And if you're craving for more, you should hit that subscribe button and notification bell to be notified on the fly whenever a new episode retro gaming hardware is released. And I'll see you at a next hardware review.